Hello, welcome to Board, Deck and Dice. Today we are looking at Entropy, Worlds Collide, a small card game that from Rule Make that I believe went on Kickstarter, and it is a game of trying to restore reality, which I think we all need. Let's take a look at how it plays. So this is 3 player decks from Entropy. We also have the Anchor card and the Wild card, which we use to form, I think they call it the Nexus. So each character will have 4 cards which form a nice little scene, or not so nice depending which character you are. That is called your reality. So each player takes out their reality, adds them to the Nexus, blah 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 blah, and this one. And then they take one of the spare unused realities, shove that in, and that all gets shuffled up. Then each player adds one from the Nexus face down to the left of their character card, which is called their hold, and you can only have one card in your hold at a time. So you will know what it is, but in game terminology it's called shrouded. So let's see, we'll do this like this and like this. Each character also has the same 6 action cards then, so it might look something like this here, and of course then they will build out their reality as well. So they will look, so Adaptive Mary looks and sees that she doesn't have her own reality in a hold, but she has Persuasive Advarvus. Then each player will look at their 6 cards and decide which to play. We have card 1, which is called Unleash, which lets a character use the special power in their card. So for the Ronin here, swap Unleash with an action from your hand and resolve it in order. So you swap that card with another card and resolve it, which lets you do multiple actions and play cards when other people haven't, of course. 2 is Expose, reveal a shard, take that shard if it belongs to your character. So reveal a shard, you can do that from a number of places. You can do it from your hold, another character's hold, or from the top of the deck. Now, if you do that without knowing what a card is, so let's say that the Ronin here revealed this, it would go to whoever has the same icon. Fortunately, he's revealed the one that isn't in the game, so it would go to the discard pile there. Do in order, eh? 3 lets you take the 2 cards on the top of the Nexus, and then you will look at those here, see what they are, who they belong to, and then 1 can go in your hold, but only 1. So you might have a card already in there, so then you would discard the rest, of course, which gives people more information. 4 is Telekinesis. You take a shard, again, from anywhere you want, from the discard pile, from the draw pile, or from someone's hold. And remember, if you take a shrouded card, it must go in your hold, so it might mean that you discard a card that is there. Reset lets you return all cards to your hand, because once you've played cards, they stay on the table in front of you, unless you have played all your cards, then they come back anyway, but 5 lets you do that early. And 6 lets you take the Anchor card. When you take the Anchor card, this essentially means that if you play the same number card as any other player, so if Mary played 1 and the Ronin played 1, then the Anchor card wins that battle for you. Normally they would cancel each other out and no one would play. But when you have the Anchor, you get to play your card and they don't get to play theirs. But they still have to discard it. The Anchor then goes back to the middle. You keep on playing until someone has restored their reality by getting their 4 scenery cards back on that side in their complete and correct order. Well, the order doesn't actually matter, but once you get all 4 of your reality cards, you win the game. That is how to play Entropy. So that is Entropy and how it plays. I was really surprised by this one. I was not expecting much, if I'm honest. I don't know why I got that impression. I'd seen a good review, but I'd heard some more negative thoughts, and I thought it was going to be more kind of social deduction, but actually quite enjoyed it. I like the although, you know, I like that you're building your reality out in front of you. I like the hidden information elements, and I really like the action selection mechanic, where if you select the same as number as somebody else, that those moves get cancelled. But what this one adds that's really nice is the anchor mechanic. So if you have obtained the anchor card through one of your actions, you break those moments. So if you both play a 1 but you've got the anchor, you get to do the 1. The individual player powers are powerful, like they should be, and provide great game-breaking moments, and seem to be quite balanced. There was none that we felt like, oh, I wouldn't want, you know, I'd want to do that one over that. It's just about using them at the right time. There is luck in the game, obviously, from the draw pile, but it's such a small amount of cards, and when they're going into the discard pile, everything you've got to weigh up the risks, because yes, you might be getting yourself more information, but you're going to be giving more information to the other players as well. So I really enjoyed Entropy. Intimidation factor, the rules were actually really good, really clear. Is there any icons? Not really any icons. Everything's written there on the cards. You have the icon, just the icon of your own person, and the powers make sense within the game. So intimidation factor's low. Rulebook was really good, as I just said mistakenly in the intimidation factor. So rulebook was good, clear, got us playing quickly, answered any questions we had. And like I say, I had a lot of fun playing this one. So would I add it to my collection? I really should think about this question before I start filming. I think it's one of those that I would say, for now, yes, it would stay in my collection. It wouldn't be at the top level of never getting rid of, but it would be at that level where it would be somewhat precarious, but not that precarious, because I think it's a nice little card game with some interesting elements, lovely art, and is just a lot of fun to play. Thanks very much for watching Board Deck and Dice. We'll see you next time.